All right, now we're doing 7Q reverse words. This is by J. Nicole, and 90% of people like it. We're going to complete the function that accepts a string parameter and reverses each word in the string. All spaces in the string should be retained. This is an example, and then it should look like this, and then double spaces should look like this. All right, so right here we're going to say const reverse word equals strings equals string, and this will be an arrow. All right, down here we're going to say console.log so that we can test easy. And let's get to it. So str, and first thing we got to do is split this thing up by spaces. So we're going to use the split method that takes a pattern and divides a string into an ordered list of substrings by searching for the pattern, putting the substrings into an array, and returning the array. So we're going to split it by these spaces, and it'll do something like this. All right. So let's say dot split by the spaces. So let's test that out. And it did that, good. Now we're going to split, we're going to map through this thing using the map method. And the map method creates a new array populated with the results of calling a provided function on every element in the calling array. So in this example, we've got x, and then it's going to be x times 2, so 1, 4, 9, and 16 times 2 is going to be 2, 8, 18, and 32. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say dot map, and then we're going to have the element here, and then after that we're going to reverse each one of these. But to reverse these, the element needs to be in spread syntax. So spread syntax, if you don't know, it allows an iterable such as an array or string to be expanded in places where 0 or more arguments or elements are expected. And this is the main time to explain the difference between the times to use spread syntax and split. Split I only use when it's something like splitting it by the spaces or splitting by commas or whatever. But if it's just, if they're already butted up next against each other, butted up next to each other like that, we're going to say e element, and then we're going to wrap this in an array, and then we're going to say dot dot dot, making it spread syntax. So let's just check out what it looks like right now. So now it's arrays of the words with every letter in its own element. So now that it's like that, what are we going to do? We're going to reverse it. So we're going to use the reverse method. And the reverse method, if you don't know, reverses an array in place and returns the reference to the same array. All right. So right now we're going to say dot reverse like that. Test it out. Now it looks like that. Now we can just join them together using the join method. If you don't know about the join method, it's a method that creates and returns a new string by concatenating all the elements in an array separated by commas or a specified separated string. And so first we're going to do the specified separated string is going to be the spaces between characters, and then we're going to do the spaces for the outer one. So inside we're going to say dot join like this by the spaces in between the characters. Test that out. And now it's looking like that. Now we're going to join it on the outside. Dot join by spaces. Test it out. And it looks like what we're looking for. All right. Test it out. Looks good. Attempt it. Looks good. Submit it. All right. You see, they pretty much did it in the same thing we did in regular syntax. This is the same thing we did, and then you just keep going through and check out all of them. Let's go over to mine. Just me on this one. Best practice in my opinion. Very much like this. And we'll see you next time.